Go live in YouTube bạn. Okay. How can I? This is my first time. Okay. Yes. Yeah, they come back. Say that I'm on live stream, but I don't see it. So you see us, right? Can I do quick and go home? Thấy không? Thấy anh không?
Anh đi giơ tay làm gì đó?
Hả? Oh, you see my hand? Ủa như vậy làm sao mình ấy ta? You see me? Thấy hả?
Chị mời vô coi, mời bà chị chồng mà kêu biết gì vậy đây?
Also you are in Hello Thị Nhung.
Any people go to YouTube, how can they connect to your live stream? You said in YouTube.
This is my first time go on to YouTube too. Don't figure out right now. I can go to I see David. I see David online. Hi David. You see me, huh? All right. So share, copy link, and now. Can you hear me? Huh. Sao mình nghe cái tiếng nó ngột ngột. By the way. David, I haven't seen you for a while. You should come by with us.
So you want to see the yeah, I don't know how to open, but
I think we start now, Charlie. Yeah. Okay. Let's roll it. Okay. So how can we set the There you go. We have David. We have people online, more than people off on site. Okay, hello everyone. Let's rolling. You see me well? You see me? Okay. Okay. You see my station, right?
Yes.
Would you like to come sit here so I can you can see the demo better? And you see me well here. Okay. Okay. Let us get things rolling. And Mr. Morty stay back there. He's here. I'm happy, and let's get things rolling. You want to communicate to me, people online? I can get you connected to the speaker, the big speaker. So when you talk, people can hear you. Or when you talk, just raise your hand, and I see you raise hand, and I interact with you. Okay. Okay. All right. And Ngọc is sitting there and control the sound.
So
I know. Okay. Bye. All right, hello everyone, on-site, online. My name is Annie Vu from California, Huntington Beach, California. All right, so I'm here today to introduce to you the Kangen machine. And I've been using this machine for 4.5 years now. And now I am a full-time independent distributor. And I work with people around the world, everywhere. David, you are in up north, right? And you, Albert, you are in the East Coast. And Khan all the way in where? You can
in Vermont, cũng là East Coast luôn đó em nè.
Vermont. And I see people in Vietnam. Hello everyone, and we have people here. So in this business, there's no limit who to work with and where you can work. Okay, so I will just cut it short. Today, I'm going to present to you, introduce to you the Kangen machine. Kangen machine is nothing but just a water ionizer. This water ionizer is so famous and it entered in United States in 2003. And back then, you can see on the screen here, all the celebrities, all the famous sport players like Kobe, like Magic Johnson, Shaq, Tiger Woods, and so many movie stars using it, including ex-residents, okay, former residents. So why? Because it's good for health, and people, we all need health. But fortunately that back then, the machine for over so many years, and now the price is exactly the same. Not even a penny raised higher than back in 2003. And we're so blessed, right? Inflation every year and the money, whatever is go, but the price for the machine for for SD501, $3,980, and it's still the same price. All right. Some new model come out, some of the model that discontinue. However, the water quality and the function on each machine still the same. What it does, one way for the water go into each machine, and it go through 2 compartments in the machine, which is one is the filter, and that filter itself, it can take out heavy metals, it can take out lead, it can take out mud and all those undissolvable stuff in the water, and it also can take out the chemicals in the water, chemicals that come from water treatment centers that they use chemicals for sanitize the water. There was bromide, fluoride, chlorine, and arsenic. All those things been input in the water, which is called culture, right? Pure bacteria. But at the other hand, that if we drink the water that has chemicals that can damage our health. Okay, so this filter can take it out. Also, this filter can take out bacteria, including microbacteria. It can take out. Okay, so 3-in-1, take out heavy metals, take out chemicals, and take out bacteria. And it reserves the all natural minerals in the water, and that's what good for our health. Talk about that. Let's do a quick demonstration so you can see what minerals that I just talked about. In front of you here, you can see all different type of water. I have Kirkland from Costco. I have True Clean Purified Water. Somebody brought it to me, some bottles here that they didn't use it for their house, for their family. And I have Dasani by Coca-Cola, and I have Smoke Water by Pepsi. I have world famous Fiji water, and I have Kangen water. On my hand here, this is nothing but just the Kemin light. This Kemin light, if I poke it into anything that have minerals, that has some sort of energy, then you will see it lighting up. For instance, you might not see it. Let us step closer to the camera for people out there online. Okay, so on my hand here, this little tomatoes. Let's say I'm hungry. You see the light, the camera light is off, right? Now I poke in the little tomatoes here. You see it lighting up, right? And if I take it down, it's off. I poke it back in, it's sliding. Okay, why is that? Because it's little tomatoes here. Even though it's so little, but it can provide me some sort of nutrition, some sort of energy. And this explains a lot that when we're hungry, we feel that our body have no energy, right? But if we have that little tomatoes, or we might have, we just have a bite on the apple, then it provides nutrition for my body. It provides energy for my body. All right. So now talk about food. We eat for our body energy. Now talk about water. We drink water to nurture the cells. We drink water for detox our body, to remove the toxin of our body. We drink water just for our body functioning right, because our body more than 72% is water. Now this pen, I put into this bottle. This is Kirkland. You don't see it lighting up. This is purified water. You don't see it lighting up. This is Dasani. You don't see it lighting up. Why? Because these water are reverse osmosis. Okay, they just bottled it up, and you don't see it's lighting up because reverse osmosis technology It removes all the minerals, including good and bad minerals. Now I put this into this smoke water. It is distilled water. Distilled water also remove all the minerals. Now I put this into Kangen water. You see it lighting up, right? I'm lazy. Lazy. Hold on. Hold on. It's stuck. Okay. Okay. What did I do? Come on, man. Okay. Okay. I'm lazy to remove the cap. And now it's stuck in the cap. But here, look. When I put this into the Kangen water, you see it lighting up, right? Because Kangen water reserve natural minerals in the water. And from that, so we see that, oh, here, this is Fiji. Fiji is a natural spring water. It's famous, right? So you see it's lighting up. However, Fiji is good, natural spring water, but it's been bottled and it's been out there for quite some time. And that caused the water being oxidized. What I mean by oxidized? The whole process of electrolysis process. You see the panel here. It shows the chart says negative, positive, like that. So, meaning that these electrolysis plates have different electric charge, negative, abstract, positive, minerals, and they take to the upper holes here. This is where you drink, when you deliver it to your body, positive ions. Other negative ions will abstract by positive plates, and it take out to the bottom holes here on the machine. And this is where we use for different purpose at home. With this machine, you don't waste any water. With all the technology like reverse osmosis, you can, the water you can actually drink is 20% of the water run through the machine, because 80% go directly in the drain and you don't see it. Okay, that wastes a lot of money. Not this machine. The bottom holes here, use it for your face, your hair. You wash dishes, you wash potato, carrot, you wash your pets or whoever, whatever you use. Okay, so you don't waste it. Okay, now I just mentioned to you about antioxidant. I just talked about the water in the bottle, and I mentioned that the water might be oxidized. What I mean by oxidized, oxidized that cause sickness. Okay, when we work too hard, we too stressed, or we sick, or we under treatments, or we intake so much of chemicals, or we eat food that have so much of preservative or those things that's not healthy in the produce that you deliver to your body, that cause your body oxidize faster. Okay, and from that, you see people who eat healthy, they age slow. I mean, they look younger. Okay, their body age slower to compare with people who drink alcohol, who under stress, who work under the sun, or who not have a bad drinking habit, that they do drink soda, or they eat a lot of unhealthy food. Okay, so here I use water. Water can be oxidized as well. Water, this bottle, you see, that been out there, you don't know how long. They could be out there in the market for months, right? And they could be delivered on those pallets out there under the sun for quite some time. And they've been moving from time to time. So the factors that make the water become oxidized quicker, that the time that take long time out there, been the heat that cause oxidize, and the motion that we moving back and forth that cause water oxidize, and as well as it been bottled. So those plastic leak and those chemicals, so that might cause water oxidize too. Okay, we cannot stop our age, right? And we've been stressed, and that's life. Right? Everybody have to work, right? Have bill to pay and all that, and we've been stressed, and somebody might get sick as well. So we cannot stop or aging, but we can slow it down. On my hand here, this is ORP meter. If I don't know if you can see the chart on the screen there, that is the diagram how electrolysis process happen. It's splitting the water molecules out. The positive go to one way and negative ions go to the other way. Okay, that's the whole process. That electrolysis process activate the hydrogen in the water, make it become active hydrogen. And active hydrogen make the water become strong antioxidant. You see on the chart, the soda pop, you see it positive 400, right? Let me check it out here. This is soda. I have it here. And I pop in this pen and I put this in. If you can see out here, what you see is still going up. It's going up and it's going up 260 something. 267. Okay. So you see that's soda. Now on that chart, you see those purified water, RO water or the still water being positive around 200, 300, right? So this is Kirkland S 243. This is purified water, 260. This is Dasani, 258. This is smoke water, 257. What about Fiji? 279. Fiji, bad. All right. You see that? Even though natural spring water, but it's been bottled, it's been out there, and you don't know how long it's in Sam's Club or Costco or Target, and now it's come to our house. It still stay in the garage for a while, right? So that bad as well. It's make the water oxidize as well. Now here, Kangen water. What you see?
It's 680, 685, 89.
685 negative. Negative 700. You see that? Okay. Let's say back to soda. This is soda, right? You see the cup of soda is being oxidized, right? It represents for the body that's been under stress, under sickness, under treatments, or it's our aging, right? It's 300 something. Now, can you read it for me? Now I pour Kangen water into this soda cup. I want you to see the antioxidant effect of Kangen water. Ready? What is it showing now?
It's 338.
338. Now I pour Kangen water in. Watch this, guys. Watch it. Watch it.
It's
Watch it.
negative 450, 460,
You see that?
465, 6.
Wow, you see, from positive 370 some, now it go to negative 400 something, right? And so showing you that at home, our lifestyle, we cannot, because of Kangen water, we cut back the glass of wine at dinner, or cannot because of Kangen water, you cut back, you don't drink, what is that, coffee or in the morning, right? Coffee and some juice, some kind of drink that you've been drinking for years, right? But now you have Kangen water. You can mix it with it, or you can, have a glass of Kangen water after that. So it would help. All right. So that about antioxidant. Okay. So next property of Kangen water that, oh, by the way, if you wonder about hydrogen, how it works, you can go on to Amazon and look for hydrogen medicines. You can see a whole bunch of different brands out there. Okay. And those are that, people really like it because it make them prolong their youth and make them younger and more energy and immune system and skin and hair and whatsoever that most of women like it. Okay. So me, I have Kangen water at home. So I'm okay. I'm safe. I need to look for those man-made hydrogen and it packed in the gel type of pills and that's not natural. Okay. So organic, always better, right? Okay. So next property of this Kangen water, that the whole electrolysis process, it makes the Kangen water have strong alkalinity, strong alkaline. What important about alkaline? Our food and drinks are very acidic. So more than 80% is acidic. For instance, you know how like cucumber, very alkaline, right? You take cucumber home. Any of you here just eat raw cucumber. We take it home, we chop it up and we add some ranch dip and we add some sauce and some sugar, some vinegar, and we turn it into acidic, right? And so many of vegetables out there like beetroot or those carrot. Technically they are alkaline, but we take it home, we don't just eat raw like that, right? Not many people can eat raw vegetable like that. They cook, they mix, they stir fries, and they do all that. It turn it into acidic, no longer alkaline. Okay, so there was a question: if we drink Kangen water too alkaline, would it possibly make our body too alkaline and that bad? So no. More than 80% of food and drink and we've been intake to our body all these years, it turned our body into too acidic. So hopefully if we're lucky enough, we drink Kangen water, we hope our body to neutralize the acidosis in our body. Okay. Now on my hand here is pH indicator. This pH indicator that they use for testing the water in the pool out there. Now I use this to test in this cup of water. I drop 3 drops in each cup, and depend on the pH level on each cup, you will see the color changing accordingly. Okay. Then water, so purple. Okay. So you can see the color changing, right? So outside of all of this water, which one you see the most safe to drink other than tap water, Kangen water? I see tap, right? Tap is neutral. This is the color of neutral. You see the charge on this stand I have, right? So if I have the choice among these bottled water, I rather boil tap water to kill bacteria than drink it. Other than this cup, smart water, is it really smart? Let's say this showing is very acidic, right? This color of acidic. Okay. So let's say we happened that July 4th, yesterday, we have barbecue. We drink a couple of the beers, right? Our body gets turned into acidic. And it happened that we have the Kangen machine at home. We go home and we drink Kangen water. And here I hang out with Ngọc yesterday, and we just go out and we have barbecue. Okay. our body is so acidic, and then we drink condensed water. We have to neutralize it. Okay, so showing you this, so you can see having a condensed machine, it's just like having a nurse at home. Okay, it helps us to solve the simple that help us balance out the acidity, balance out the toxic, and detox constantly every single day. Okay, every day we have to drink on average 1.5 or 2 liters of water a day. Okay, so you continuously detox your body every time you drink water like that. Okay, so those of you listen to this demo right now, if you have a machine already, congrats to you and your family. If not, find a way to get condensed water to help yourself, to protect yourself. I don't mean to scare you, but I just want to protect you. Okay, out there that we know nowadays, the more technology grow, the more the better food flavor would be, right? Back then, we cook pho, right? If we want the part of pho have good flavor, we have to slow cook the broth, make the broth overnight or something. Now, sorry, my mom can make it in just within an hour with just couple of the scoop of pho flavor, make the whole pot taste so good. All right, so that all food flavor, those chemicals, so be careful when you eat out there. Okay, now condensed water throughout the process, it make it the water cluster become very thin, very small, and that help our body to super hydrating. Okay, the cells will be cleansing when we drink condensed water. Normal water cluster, you will see about 24, 26, or 50 or 100 of molecules binding together. But here, after electrolysis process, the water cluster is just about 4 or 6 molecules binding together. I don't have a lab machine, a lab test here, but I have just a bag of tea. This bag of tea, I can show you how I can make tea, brew tea. Okay, with this bag of tea. Okay, if I normally when I want to make this bag of tea, what I do, I have to boil the water, right? The heat, it makes the water vibrate and it breaks the water cluster to thinner. But here, with this cold water, then what happened? Of course, with the thick water cluster, you don't see tea come out, right? And this is Kirkland water. Okay. So same bag of tea. Now I pour condensed water in. Obviously, you see, I don't have to wait for any second. Soon the water touch the bag, the tea proof. Okay, and I don't do the magic here. I just do it really right in front of you here. I make another cup of tea with Kirkland water. You don't see tea come out, but then I make it again with condensed water. Any tea left? Yes. David, you got to come out here. You got to come see me, and we got to do this together. Remember our bet that we say that we have to do this together. All right. Look forward to see you here. All right. So more tea. All right. So if you happen to cook at home, you see the difference between these 2 cups of tea. Same as when you cook with normal water, you can just take out this much of tea. I mean the food flavor or nutrition. But if you cook with condensed water, you can bring out so much of the nutrition. better for your whole family, right? And you would think there's less tea in this cup, but let I pour Kangen water in. You see, the tea in both of the cups is not less than the other. They're about the same, right? The tea in here about the same, but because normal water process cannot break the tea cell, cannot brew the tea. See, all right. So go back. When we drink Kangen water, because of this microcluster, it would help to nurture the cell better. It delivers oxygen, hydrogen, minerals, food, nutrition, and it makes the cells healthier. And on the other hand, is detox for you as well. Okay, so when it detox, it makes the cell clean. Okay, and when it nurture better, it makes the cell healthy. So obviously, there's no magic. It's just scientific behind this technology. It makes the water have special properties, and that what is help our health. So people call it magic water, but to me, there's nothing magic here. It's just very scientific, and it makes sense to me in many ways. All right. So that talk about drinking water. When you first having this machine, or when you never have this water before, you should start out with 8.5. A week later, your body used to with it, then you go to 9.0. Then the week later, once your body okay with 9.0, then you raise it to 9.5. The whole rows here, the purple button on the screen. Okay. So if those of you have to take the medicine, if it's Western medicine, it have chemical. You look at the ingredients. If you see it have chemicals properties in it, that you don't want to take it, the medicine with Kangen water. But if you take multivitamins, or you take herbal medicine, or those how you call it, Chinese herb, or whichever, okay? So if it's not Western medicine, then you can take with Kangen water, okay? So the green button here, you see, that's 7.0. You see, for use it for Western medicine. If you have the habit eating and drinking at the same time, then drink 7.0. Your stomach is the only space organ in your body that need to have acid to help with the digestive system. Okay, so you don't want to drink alkaline to slow down the digestive process. Okay, so if you know that in about half an hour you will have dinner, then I'll just drink the last glass of Kangen water now, and then half an hour later I eat, and then don't drink Kangen water at the full time until half an hour later. Okay, so 6.0 on this machine. 6.0, that beauty water, we put it in a little spray bottles, put in our purse to spray on our face, hair, hands, or whichever that you want to provide to keep it moist skin on your body. Okay, I do it on my arm, I do it on my leg, I do it on my hair, and sometimes just get a whole bucket and shower head to toe. If you buy the beauty water out there, you cannot do such thing because it's very expensive. With this machine, you can freely use a beauty water. Best recommend you use it early in the morning when you drink a glass of water in the morning, right? And get the whole buckets of it. So when you hit 6.0, you will reverse the electron place. So you reverse the power. So earlier, whatever is zapped in, it put in, now it push out. So it automatically clean the machine when you hit the 6.0 button. Last but very important, which is 2.5 strong acidic button. This device is the only device in electrolysis technology around the world that can make 2.5 pH. Why? Because when it makes 2.5 pH, it have to have the enhancer support for the electrolysis process, and also it requires a very high voltage of power to make it. So this machine is the only one can make is 2.5 at 230 volt. Okay. Now, what it does? 2.5 for sanitize, for kill germs, bacteria, and it's very safe. If you have to use alcohol bottle like this for sanitize, then once you have this machine, you don't need to use it. If you get cut, you put this alcohol on, it will burn, right? Because it's chemicals and it's strong acid in here. But if you put 2.5 on, you can still sanitize the one, but it won't be so burning. Okay, good for kids. If you have to use Clorox to sanitize your bathroom or kitchen, then you can use 2.5. Okay, if you can have to use 409 to clean the floor, then you can use 2.5, and it's all from this machine. When it through 2.5 on the bottom hose, then the upper hose here is 11.5. So 11.5, if you have anything that you think you have to use soap to remove, like to decrease it, okay, then use 11.5. 11.5 is a great solution for decreaser. How it look like? 11.5, it's just a clear liquid like this. It not look different than any other kind of water. Okay, it just have the high pH level. It says that once a week, I myself personally, I drink a cup of water once a week because I want to stay clean. Okay, here what we do this. If you buy meat, chicken, pork, tofu, or any other kind of vegetable out there, we don't know how much wax that the farmer soak these tomatoes in when they harvest the fruits, right? When you buy salmon out there, you don't know how long they cut the fish and it stay in the market. Or chicken or beef or pork, you don't know how long it stay out there, and bacteria land on those, and you feed it for yourself and your family, right? You take the fruit home, you bring the meat home, you spray 2.5 on to kill bacteria, and after that you use 11.5 to wash it. So these 2 cups tomatoes, I would do the same. And here, the first cup, I wash it with tap water. The second cup, I wash it with 11.5. Okay. So 11.5 is really great solution for degreaser. The fan, the hood on top of your stove. So if you, it's very greasy, right? You have to scrub it very hard, and you have to soak it in so very strong solution to make it decrease, to remove all those oil buildup all the time that you cook. You can just simply soak it in 11.5. What I mean by that, I can show you. You can simply, when you test this for your clients, very easy. You can take sesame oil, pure sesame oil. You put in 2 cups. Okay. You know, water and oil can never be mixed. And here I prove to you. This is very first chemistry class in the school when we back then, right? When you put water in the oil, you see oil floating on top. Now the second cup of oil, I put 11.5 in. You see how quickly it emulsify the oil. It break the oil cluster and it make it become like very milky, right? Same as with this food. Those reservative, those wax, those pesticide, herbicide, food flavor, food color that they put on the fruit. If I wash with normal water, you don't see any of those come out. The water very clear, right? So we thought tomato so clean and ready to eat. Now the second cup, I wash with 11.5, and here it is. You see a big difference, right? Okay, so I'm not talking about miracle. I'm not talking about cure any disease, sickness. I'm not talking about anything miracle. I'm just talking about protect your family, protect yourself. Just simply about this is a solution for you to remove any reservative, any chemicals, any pesticide, herbicide, anything that been they producer out there, that manufacturing out there, they've been using for the products that you've been feeding your family all this year. So this is a chance, this is a time for you to protect yourself and your family with just this machine. Okay, so I present you to here today. If any of you interesting, talk to the people whoever invite you. Okay, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
All right, now your time to question me if you have any question. Is it renewed for you? Yes. Hi, Calvin. You there too?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you for your presentation.
Okay. I was about to close out the session tonight, but I'm like, I better just stand by because after July 4th, and people like stay up late last night and party and drink. All right.
Thank you, Annie.
You're welcome, Jay. Hi,
So-
Juan.
From now on, we don't use hydrogen and chlorine test anymore.
We do, but that's just from case to case too, because I just want to do the standard test, and from there that whoever want to advance it, then we can advance, but we don't want to I mean, make things complicated and worry people from, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Hi, Oran, how are you?
Hi Annie, how are
Hey.
you? Đang chỗ làm.
Okay. So when will be